Now let me take one more example of class which we had already seen, that is car, right? So car has a model number, a company name, height, weight, okay, all these are attributes of a car or data members of a car or features of a car. So also we can also mention the member functions. What are the member functions of a car? It can drive, it can start, it can stop, it can fill the fuel, it can park. So these are all the functionalities of this car. Let me take another logical object over here. These both are physical objects. Let me take a logical object. Which is that logical object? A bank account, right? So when I consider the bank account, what are the features of a bank account? So if I go to a bank and if I open an account in that bank, what is the first thing that I do? I need to give all my details to the bank. I need to give my Aadhaar number, I need to give my name, my address proof, okay, PAN card, all these details has to be linked to that bank. So each bank account has a attribute associated with it. What are the features or attribute or data members associated with that? It has a account number which is unique for each person. Along with the account number, I have to mention the customer name as well as the balance, right? So there might be many other features also. We have just mentioned few of the features here, okay? So along with the data members, it also has some member functions. So what are the member functions or what are the operations or functionalities of this bank account? You can withdraw money, you can deposit the money, you can transfer the money from one account to another account, you can check out the balance. So these are all the operations that you are going to perform with this bank account. Okay? Is it understandable now? Okay? So person, car, bank account are all classes. If I pick out one person from this class person, he becomes an object. Okay? If I pick out one car from this class car, it becomes an object. Imagine I have a i10 car and this i10 car which belongs to me is an object of the class car. Okay? What's the class over here? The class is car. And who is the object here? The car that belongs to me, the i10 car that belongs to me is one of the object of this class car. Okay? Similarly, if I consider a bank account is the class. If I open an account in SBI Bank and the bank gives me an account number 101, this specific account bearing the account number 101 is a object of the class bank account. So the class here is bank account and the object over here which I have considered is an account bearing the account number 101 is one of the object of class bank account. Like that there will be n number of objects. So millions of people will hold account to this bank. So this class bank account will have millions of objects. You're getting the difference now between a class and object. So class is a collection of data members and member function which acts as a blueprint or template for a object. So what is the object? Object is a instance of a class. A object is a instance of a class, and class is a template for a object. Okay, I'll take one more example here for a class. Consider there is a rich person who is owning 3 cars. One is Mercedes, another is BMW, another is Audi. So he is having 3 cars. Okay, so all these vehicles that he is owning is a car. So Mercedes is the object of car class, BMW is also object of car class, Audi is also object of car class. So which is the class over here? The class over here is car. And which is the object of this class? Who is the instance of this class? Mercedes, BMW and Audi. So these 3 specific objects belong to the class car. Is it okay? Fine. We'll take one more example here. Imagine you visit a zoo and you find multiple animals in the zoo. You find a giraffe, you find a panda, you may find an alligator, you may find an elephant there, or a zebra or a lion. So these are all basically animals. So each of the animal that you find in the zoo are nothing but object of class animal. They are object of class animal. Okay, so class is a template for object and object is the instance of the class. Okay, so that's all for today's lecture. In the next coming lecture, we'll study the difference between a structural programming language and a object oriented programming language. Okay, thank you.